channel Shugas. My name is Shugas, and this is my YouTube channel where I speak about all things books, DIY, and lifestyle. If that is your kind of jam or one of the things that I've mentioned is your thing, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to get notified every single time homegirl post a video. So today I am doing another book tag. This book tag is inspired by Netflix. I think it is a Netflix and books tag. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. First question is recently watched, and this is a book that I recently just finished. I'm stuck between two books actually. The other one I'm like a couple of pages almost done, and then the other one I fully finished. This is the Almost Done Baby Girl. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this book like in the next couple of hours. It is Coconut by Kopano Matla, and I will be doing a review of this book very soon. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Period. The other book that I finished before finishing this one was Real by Kennedy Ryan. Guys, the level of just like perfection in that book, Kennedy Ryan just never misses. She is so good. Like, she is so good. I will talk more in depth about this book in my wrap up. It is definitely a 5-star read. I thought I didn't like slow burn, but I think I do. This one was just perfection. Second question is top picks. So a book that was recommended to me based on the books that I like. This book was recommended to me. This girl saw that I was reading Rave. I think I read Rave last year, if not this year, early this year. I'm not sure. I didn't like Rave that much. Like, Rave was not really like my cup of tea. Sunny was everything and more, like in depth, the wholesomeness. It was just wholesome. It was just like a wholesome book. I knew that there was a second book in this like trilogy, but I didn't want to read it because Rafe it didn't hit. Like, it wasn't a hit for me, put off. But this girl was like, no, read it. You will definitely love it. And you know what? She did not lie. So question number 3 is recently added. So these are the books that I recently just bought. I've received a couple of books. I'm going to just show you the 2 books that I bought with my own money. These two. So these 2 books were the last missing pieces in my Twilight Saga collection. 14-year-old me is geeking and screaming and it's just like head over heels. These are my recently added. So question 4 has like 2 questions. It has like a 4A and a 4B. 4A is popular Netflix, so I'm going to mention 2 books that everybody like likes and recommends that I've read. Was actually Verity by Colleen Hoover. I did a reading vlog of this book, and I will put it here on the cards so that you guys can watch my reaction. I really enjoyed this book. It was a breath of fresh air because I've read only romances from Colleen Hoover, so to read something that is totally different from her was I just didn't know that she was capable of writing something like this. And I've always loved her writing. I think it's very easy. It just flows. Another book that is like very popular, and this author is like really popular, especially on Instagram, is Pet by Akweke Amezi. As this was my first introduction to their work. To say I had the time of my life reading this book would be an understatement. Their writing is just amazing to me. I think it is a young adult fantasy. It's a reading vlog also of me reading this book. I really had the time of my life reading this book, and I cannot wait. Like, guys, I just want to collect Akweke Amezi's work to do with the rest of my life. I just want to collect their books. That's all. Question 4B, I'm gonna mention 2 books that everybody likes and recommends that I haven't read. First one is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. And guys, I can't wait to actually read this book so that I can actually know what is it that you guys are hyping. But TikTok has really been hyping this book up. I'm so excited to read this book. My second book is 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. And let me tell you, I really just want to read the physical copy of this book. Like, I just want to have a copy and read it and touch it and turn the pages and just immerse myself in it. All I know is that it's a second chance romance between these 2 black characters, and we love black love, and that's on period. So yeah, those are the books that like popular that I have read and also that I have not read. Question 5 is Comedies. So a funny book that I've read this year, and Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. In as much as I had high expectations because I'm like a big fan of Christina Lauren, this book was a letdown. It felt very here for a good time, not a long time kind of vibe. And the only good thing that was out of this book was that it was pretty hilarious. Like, wait, I'm trying to remember their names. Wait, I forgot their names. Child. Really had like really nice banter towards each other, like my type of thing. Certain things that happened were really funny. It didn't give, it was just funny. Question 6 is a drama. So two characters that I have read this year that were quite dramatic. Two, Barry from Mr. Loverman by Bernardine Evaristo, and Piper from It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. And these two are probably the most dramatic characters that I've read this year. Barry, I'm saying he was dramatic because I think he took it to the top. Simple thing, he will need to sit down and be in depth, whereas it could have just been a simple answer. And Piper was like that too, but Piper was like extra, like she would show it, she would think it, she will be it. There are some scenes where I was just like, okay, chill, relax, like nope, be dead. And those who get it, and those who don't. And sometimes I didn't get it. Animated. So this is a book with an animated book cover, and I actually have two. I have The Zulus of New York by Zeke Sumda. Wow, but this cover is just like beautiful to me. It's exactly that, The Zulus of New York. And I have This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. It's gorgeous, and that's on period. So question number 8 is Watch It Again. So a book that I read this year that I will be rereading soon, which is Real by Kennedy Ryan. I will be rereading this book even this year before the year ends, because I feel like in as much as I did absorb the book, but there's so much that I think I missed, I'll just be reading it for the feels again. Is Mr. Loverman by Bernardine Evaristo, and this book was the first 5-star read for me. It's like everything about this book was really perfect. I just loved how imperfect the characters were, because they were real to me. They were real. This is one of the books that I will be rereading in the future. The book that I will be rereading is definitely Pachinko by Minji Lee. I read it via audiobook, but I think the next time that I read it, I want to have a physical copy. So Pachinko is just like one of those books that I'm like, yeah, you have found a home in my heart. Question 10 is Adventure. So a book that is filled with action stuff. I think it's quite adventurous, but you know, other people will have different opinions. But Gold Diggers by Sunyati is adventure, okay, because it takes you through these different characters and all the things that they go through. And I feel like in as much as it's not like exciting happy things that happen, but like the things that these characters go through, and it's adventure, guys. It's not even action like guns, you know, war type of thing. Yeah, it's just a lot. You get to explore a lot of things, and you get to see people's minds and people's ways kind of like change and adapt to the place that they've created or the place that they're at. A lot of traveling within one space. That is my adventure. Last but definitely not least, question 11, new releases. The books that I cannot wait to actually read this year that were published this year. First, we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I'm a finna eat it. Made a fool of death out of your beauty by Agweke Amezi. And as I said before, I want to eat Agweke Amezi. I want to eat, drink, sleep Agweke Amezi. That's just what I want to do. But I cannot wait. Finding Me by Viola Davis. When I watched the special, I was like, I need more, and I know that this book is gonna be everything and more. Nothing and no one will exist in my world once I get my hands on this book. I'll just dive into it, guys. And how gorgeous is this cover? Like, just simple covers. Like, by God's grace, give me all the money in the world so that I can buy these books, child. Yeah, that is all for this video, Shugas. I really do hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to answer some of these questions. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified every single time your homegirl posts a video. Thank you so much for watching, Shugas, and until next time, bye.